Hello, good day to all. So today I'm going to show you the whole software and the workflow of peer-to-peer, that is P2P carpool and ride-sharing service. So this particular software involves two platforms. So there are two key deliverables, that is admin panel, and the second is the super app for the person who wants to offer the ride and also who wants to request the ride. So this is the admin panel, and this is the super app. So now I'm going to show you the whole customer journey of how a person can offer the ride and how customer can book the ride and the whole workflow of the customer journey. So from the device to my right, I'm going to offer a ride, and from the device to my left, I'm going to book a ride. So in order to offer a carpool, I just need to enter the pickup location. Second is the destination. I'll just enter a destination. Need to enter the fare, the date and the time, available seats. I just need to click on offer carpool. And for the customer, as for the customer, if I want to book a ride, I just need to go to the features column. I just need to click on find the ride. As you can see here, the details of the ride offered by the offerer come here. And in order to book this particular ride, I just need to swipe this left and need to enter my drop location, the number of seats that I require. Just need to click on confirm pickup. And there will be one pop-up in the offeror's application that one carpool request has been received. And in order to accept this particular request, I need to go to request a ride. I just need to accept this particular request. So as soon as I accept it, there will be one pop-up that in the customer's application that the carpool request has been accepted. So the customer will click on this to see the information here. And now, in order to start the ride, the offerer will click on carpool ride schedule. And you can just swipe right here and start the ride. So for the customer, as soon as I swipe right, there will be one pop-up that the offerer is on his way and the ride on his way. And so he click on this pop-up. Once he has reached the pickup location, the he can contact. Before reaching the pickup location, you can even contact the driver. The customer can even contact the driver through SMS or call. At the same time, driver can also contact the customer through SMS or call. So once the customer has reached the location of the pickup location of the driver will allow him to enter by submitting an OTP given to him by the customer. I'll just input the OTP. The customer has now entered the car, and now the ride can commence. So in case there's any problem or there's any emergency here, so there's one tab here on the right hand top corner of the application for the driver as well as the customer. That is for the emergency contact. Here he can set the ride radius, he can report an incident, and even enable emergency mode. So you can even call the police or call any emergency contact. So he sees that there's no danger anymore, there's no emergency, you can just disable the emergency mode. So this also helps with the security factor, this particular tab. So now the driver has reached the customer's location. Say the driver has reached the customer's location. So he just needs to end the ride. He just needs to click on that particular customer's avatar and end the ride. So the customer now needs to pay the whatever fare that has been shown here. They can even rate, the customer can even rate his experience, and the rider and the driver as well can rate his experience and submit the feedback. So now once the driver has reached his own location, he can end the ride by swiping right. And now both the customer and the driver both can offer as well as request a ride now. So this was the whole workflow, and now I'm going to show you another some features here in the customer's application. So the features here are inbox, all the messages that he has received, the history of the rides that has been made by him or offered by him. The next is the chat support, the email support, the settings, find a ride as I've already shown you, and request a ride. So this was the whole flow and all the features of the customer application. Now I'm going to show you all the features of the admin panel. So this is the main page of the admin panel where he can see all the details of the people that have logged in to this particular application. Next is the map view. From map view, the admin can track all the ongoing rides and also see the details of the rides that has been scheduled. Next is the ongoing rides. You can also see the details of the ongoing rides from here. Every little detail, the name of the driver, phone number, start, end, start time, status, and details. You can also see the information of the scheduled ride in the same manner. Next is the active customers. You can see who are the active customers on this application from here. Next is the chat support. So in case if there's any complaint from the user, it can be solved through chat support. Next is the geofencing. This is a very important area. So in order, so for example, right now I'm only operating in one particular city, and in case I want to expand my business, so what I just need to do is add another polygon into another city. From here, I can add another polygon. So the polygon cannot intersect, so I just need to add a polygon here and need to save it. So now my offerings or my services will also be available here in this in Navi Mumbai. Earlier it was only available in Mumbai, but now it will also be available in Navi Mumbai. So this was the whole flow and the whole software of the P2P ride sharing service. Thank you so much for your time.